Okay, I guess it's time to eat some crow. Karen Reed is found on 2.5, guilty of OUI. So that's just going to be a slap on the wrist. Being found not guilty doesn't mean you're innocent. So if Karen really thinks she's innocent, she better like do an OJ and say, I'm going to really go find the real killer. Anyway, the reason why the Commonwealth lost is Dr. Rentshuler proved, without any shadow of doubt, the arm did not happen from the Lexus. I'm an engineer. Physicists, you could clearly see that by the time the arm broke the tail lens, there was no time for the arm to get into the housing to create 36 different points of scratches. So Rentshuler just totally destroyed it. The Commonwealth lived and died with an unknown way the arm injuries happen. Even Dr. Cordy-Bello can't link the arm to being hit by the Lexus. It's the fly in the ointment. And nobody can explain it. And then the Commonwealth, instead of saying, okay, there was 5 hours between the accident and John being found, so the arm injuries could have happened in those 5 hours, which I contend they did. So, but they died on the hill. They wanted to fit a square peg in a round hole. They're trying to force the arm injuries with the Lexus. Just didn't work. Even Cordy-Bello said, no, the arm isn't part of a car accident. It would be more damage to him, more damage to the car, everything. Just nothing added up. So if you're seeing this video, you see there's other videos I put out. I got theories that Karen went back at 521, was digging for the phone, and used a window eye scraper, and was basically, she created the injuries on the arm. So Karen created her own reasonable doubt because the Commonwealth could not explain the arm injuries. Simple. That is the reason the jury probably came back and said, Rentshuler was right. The arm could not have happened from the Lexus, so therefore the Commonwealth is wrong. Okay, the Commonwealth didn't know everything, but they proved the timeline. So, like I said at the very beginning of this, being not guilty doesn't mean you're innocent. The Commonwealth just made a big mistake trying to fit that round peg in the square hole, trying to make the arm injuries fit the Lexus, and Rentshuler just proved it. And from day one last year in the first trial, I was saying, no, the arm did not happen from the Lexus. My first theory was the broken cocktail glass next to his body. He could have been rubbing his arm on the cocktail glass, but then it was on the anterior part of the arm, and I said, no, it can't happen that way then. So then I started thinking, and then there was video of Karen over at Washington and Dedham. So, okay, she went back to Fairview. And that's what made me do some brainstorming. It's like, why? And then window eye scraper. Every car has a window eye scraper. So anyway, there's videos on my YouTube that show all my theories. I just need to give a congratulations to Alan Jackson and David Yannetti for putting the 2.5 charge on the jury, because that's exactly what they wanted. The jury convicted her on the 2.5, and she gets probation. And they can't retry, because if they didn't put that 2.5 on the manslaughter charge, it would have been hung. It probably would have been hung. And there would have been another trial just on that, a trial number 3 just on that case. So anyway, congratulations to Karen Reed. You're a free woman. Hopefully you're being treated like Casey Anthony from now on.